Hello students. Today we are going to understand some of the basic concepts of comparing quantities of class 8. Now, the first and the foremost point is what is comparing quantities. Then we will be discussing the regular day-to-day life where it is used. Then what is fraction, what is ratio, what is decimal, what is percentage. This you already have studied in the smaller classes, but again we will be doing that. And then we will be doing comparison from one form to other. That means fraction, ratio, decimal, percentages, how to change from one form to another. Then some examples of that. Then we will be discussing profit, loss, profit percentage, loss percentage. Then we will be moving ahead to discount and discount percentage. Then will come GST and how to calculate GST. Then we will be moving over to simple and compound interest and uses of interest. But we will be doing in today's session till conversion from one form to other. That is the first main 5 points. And tomorrow we will be doing profit loss, percentage, then discount, GST, and simple and compound interest. Now, let us discuss the first topic, that is what is fraction. First, let us understand what we know about the fraction in 6th and 7th. So we used to say a fraction is a number that represents a part of a whole. So a part of a whole means it won't be in the full condition. That is, I won't have one full thing, but I will have some part of that. And it is written with a numerator and a denominator separated by slash. Now, how to represent this? Suppose A quantity upon B. So this is my slash upon. So this will be my numerator and this will be my denominator. Now, if I want to give an example, I can say, okay, I ate 2/3 of the pizza. Now, here, this means that I ate two pieces out of total three pieces. So, in another word, I can say, okay, the numerator tells you how many parts of the whole are being considered, and the denominator tells you how many equal parts the whole has been divided into. So seeing this example, I can say, okay, I am considering that you have eaten two parts and the whole pizza was divided into three equal parts. Now, let us understand what is ratio. So, I can say a ratio is a comparison of two quantities of the same kind. It tells us how many times one quantity is contained in another. Now, this makes really confusing the definition. So to make it in a simple way, I say we write as 2 is to 3. This sign represents is to, and this shows that they are in the ratio. So it may be 2 kgs to 3 kg, or 2 balls to 3 balls, or 2 chocolates to 3 chocolates. So in this way we represent ratio. And the applications of ratios are used in various everyday situations such as mixing ingredients, scaling recipes, or selling anything in a part. Now let us discuss what is a decimal. So I can say a number that has a whole number part and a fractional part, separated by a decimal point. And decimals are used to represent the numbers which are not full or whole. Now, let us take an example. Suppose if I say 34.7. So this I call as point. This is unit place, and this is tenth place, and this will be after decimal. That is, we call is that it is a tens place. So this is a part of the whole. So I can say okay, I have divided into 10 parts, out of which I am giving him 7 parts. Now, the next point is conversion from one form to another. Now, let us understand that also in point by point. Let us first understand if I want to convert a fraction to ratio. So, fraction means part of a whole. So, let us discuss it in this way. Let me take 12 upon 100. So, in fraction, I can say, okay, out of 100 parts, I am taking 12 parts. So, if I want to convert this fraction to ratio, so I can directly put 12 is to 100. So, this is ratio. But generally, fraction we bring it to the lowest form. So let us do that also here. So 12 upon 100 is there. So I will divide both of them with 2 first. So 2 6 are 12 and 2 50s are still 2 is common in them. So again dividing with 2. So 3 and 25. So I can say okay, 12 upon 100 is equal to 3 upon 25. Now, both the ways I can write in ratio, I can say 12 is to 100 also, or 3 is to 25. This is also a ratio, and this is the part which I showed you up, that is 3 upon 25, is said simplest fraction. That means now I don't have anything common between that two, numerator and denominator. So I have removed whatever is common, and now I have brought it to the basic form. Now, if I want to convert, suppose ratio to fraction, so then it is also similar thing. Okay, I am given 3 is to 25. And this ratio, I want to convert it to fraction. So I can directly say 3 upon 25. This is my fraction, and in ratio we say is to, and fraction is upon. So these two are easy. Now let us understand conversion of fraction to decimal. So suppose, let me take 3 upon 25 as the last example. This is my fraction and I want to convert it to decimal. So one way to convert this is I divide 3 with 25, or the easiest way according to me will be I make the denominator 10, 100 or 1000. So here if I make the denominator 100, it will be easy for me. So numerator and denominator I need to multiply with 4, because to make denominator 100, I am multiplying denominator with 100. So numerator also I will make multiply with 100, so that the fraction remains equal. So this becomes 12 upon 100. Now, if I want to write just in decimal, this will be 0.12. And in decimal, we don't speak after point all the places together. I don't use the word 0.12, but we should speak 0.12. Now, the same way, if decimal is given and they ask us to convert to fraction. Now, the same thing happens if 0.12 is given to me. I will write in fraction form 12 upon 100, because after zero point 0.2 digits are there, so two zeros I will put behind one. Now, I will bring it to the lowest form. I will directly cut with 4. So 4 threes are, 4 25s are. So it has came to my fraction 3 upon 20. Now next is fraction to percentage. Suppose I am given 3 upon 20. Now I want to convert it into percentage. So it's very easy. Just I have to multiply it with 100 and put percentage symbol. So this will be 21s are, 25s are. So it becomes as 15 percentage. Now, if I want to change percentage to fraction, percentage to fraction, 15% is given, and he has asked me to change it to fraction. So then I have to just do a simple technique. I have to write 15, I have to remove percentage sign and put in the denominator 100. And I have to bring it to the lowest form. So 5 threes are, 5 20s are. So I got converted percentage to fraction. Now let us convert everything into percentage. So first I am given 8 upon 25 and he has asked me to convert to percentage. So 8 upon 25 I can directly write 8 upon 25 into 100%. So 25 ones are, 25 fours are. So my answer will be 32%. Then B1, let me take 4 is to 5. That is, I am given in ratio. So to convert ratio into percentage, again I will write 4 is to 5 as 4 upon 5 and into 100 percentage. So 5 ones are 5 twenties are. So this will be 80 percentage. Now the third one is given to me as in decimal, that is 7.25, and I want to convert it into percentage. So 7.25 into 100 percentage, or I can write this as 725 upon 100. I have removed the point and in place of point I have put, and now I am cutting 100. So this becomes 725 percentage. Now next, let us convert 55 percentage to fraction, ratio and decimal. So 55 percentage I can write as 55 upon 100. So this is my fraction. Now let me bring it to the lowest from. So 5 11s are, 5 20s are. So 11 upon 20 is my fraction form. 11 upon 20, if I want to bring to ratio form, I can write 11 is to 20. Then I am given 55 percentage and I am told to convert it to decimal. So 55 upon 100 I got in fraction form. If I want to convert it to decimal, I can write 0.55. So that will be my decimal form. Now, with this, one more pattern is asked, percentage of a quantity. That means, suppose if I am told, okay, let me make you understand this, X% of Y will be X into Y upon 100. So, suppose I am told 5% of 50. So, how I can do 5 into 50 upon 100. So 0 cancel, 5 ones are, 5 twos are. So either I can say 5 upon 2, or I can directly say 5 into 5 upon 10 was there. So I can directly say 25 by 10. So that will be 2.5. Now let us take one example of this. Now I am given 12% of 50. So how I will solve this? 12% means 12 upon 100 into 50. So 50 ones are, 50 twos are, 2 ones are, 2 six are. So 12% of 50 will be 6. Now it may be given to me like 18 1 by 3 percentage of 340. Now always it is not necessary that it will be full form. So here 18 threes are 54 plus 1 will be 55 upon 3 percentage of 340. So I can say this will be equal to 55 upon 3 into, of means into, and see, here percentage sign is there, so I am writing percentage as 1 upon 100 into 340. Or I could have written 55 upon 3 into 100 also. Both were right. So 0 is getting cancelled. Now nothing is getting cancelled because 3 and 34 won't get cancelled. And never try to cancel 0 in the denominator, because it becomes tough if it is remaining then, and then it becomes a problem for us and we need to divide that bigger number. So now I am directly multiplying 55 into 34 will be equal to 1870. Now divide by 30. So 0 cancel. So if I divide it with 30, or if I divide 187 with 3, I will be getting 62.3333. So this 3 is going on. So I can say 62.33.